Oh, wow. Playing another Raider.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will...
Here we go. One more. One more, one more. Here we go. One more. One more, one more. One more. Let's go, let's go. One more. One more. Let's go, one more. Let's go, one more.
I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up, 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 run it up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Buffalo.
We've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Allen going to go to the air right away.
Got him.
Big loss here as he's taken down.
That's a sack.
Now this one from about 2 counties over. After the sack, they come up on a second and very long. Buying time to his left. Shifts by at the 15. And he's out right at the 25. He got a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Allen.
Bam!
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
He gonna quit. He gonna get this. He gonna quit.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
He gonna quit. Watch. He gonna quit.
Can't do anything with a football.
Bet you
it's
he
a
quit.
sack and a turnover on downs.
No way, no.
Move here on the
Can't
opening
nobody
drive
play
of the
defense
game.
on me like that.
Holds firm here on the
It
opening
never happened, so I'm going to quit right now.
17
Start
now.
over.
Here's a 1st and 10.
And do that every time things don't go my way.
Left. Jacobs going to try the middle.
You know,
brought down by Ed Oliver.
It's not cool.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Next time, just punt the ball instead of being on the 12-yard line. I'd be back there by the 30 or somewhere further. But okay.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I want to give you the ball. Take it.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
We made a penalty with something that you learn in elementary school.
Now a run with a fullback Johnson, and he will
on how to be sportsman.
He's brought down at the 3.
Like,
they're able to convert with a gain of 4.
3rd inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
First and goal from the 3. They run it with Jacobs. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Yeah, maybe. But I know something. It feels good to have the ball. So you're going to hold it and take care of it as long as you can.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Sliding out of the touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Good job.
That's a really nice play concept there. Bootleg him out to the right. They're going to move the pocket and try and keep the rush away from him. I love that he was able to throw back against the grain a little bit and find a receiver cutting from the backside of the formation across the middle.
That's a drive. That's how you drive down the field.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bet you he take care of the ball this
Carlson now to kick this one
I bet
away.
you he punt it. I'll make sure he don't have to be in the punting position.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one. And it's
he don't want to run out.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Oh, the the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw again on second down. Allen. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take possession.
2 turnovers. He going to quit. We got us a quitter. Ding, ling, 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 ling. Woo! We got ourselves a quitter. It gets bad. Sometimes you couldn't just know. It ain't working out for you. So you just quit and give it up. I get it. He's a good player. He's just like, I can't do it. He's like, I can't do it. Let me get out of this game. You can't do that in an NFL game. You got to finish the game, man. You got to finish the game. Got to finish the game. Unbelievable. You got to finish. I don't think a team's ever walked off the field, bro. Well, win number 1, and we got it in the quitting style. Against the Buffalo Bills. The so-called champion-bound, Super Bowl-bound. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions.
Philadelphia, let's go. Pack your bags.
Coming up, we've got what should
no gambling tonight. We're in Philly.
Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Go Raiders. We got some people in the crowd. Got some folks with the silver and black on. I see them.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go.
Let's
from
go,
Lincoln
baby.
Financial Field.
25.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Derek Carr coming out off of a difficult loss. Difficult loss. Had a penalty in the middle of the game. In the middle of the 4th quarter, they gave him that first down and marched down the field. Took that win. Time to bounce back.
Carr right away going to look to throw. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Nasty, nasty.
Carr going to throw. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Second. First down, nothing. 3rd down and 10.
Crowd getting in a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10.
Where we gonna run?
Now Carr.
Oh, he couldn't catch it.
Not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
He couldn't catch it. And just like that, the Raiders go 3 and out.
So on 4th down, here's
with barely 18 seconds off of the clock.
Back deep for Philadelphia.
Unbelievable.
Devontae Smith. Fielded just inside the 20.
Bang!
Very
Yes.
good return that time. 18 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Here we go, defense. Here we go. Defense. 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 Look at that stadium. Sick. Sick.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Room here to run.
Damn it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
No.
Miles Sanders, 63 yards. And the Eagles get the
That
upper
hurt.
hand as they're on the board first
That
here
hurt
this
bad.
afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
And the Raiders look quiet, looking at each other and pointing fingers on the bench. Derek
Now
Carr
after
and the
the
Raiders.
touchdown, here's Elliott
Another
on to kick
attempt
it
at a
away.
drive.
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee.
Good
maybe
run,
a yard
brother.
shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away.
Yeah.
And typically what I've heard
All
from
right,
guys,
all
and
right,
I
all
remember from
right.
playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
From the 27, Carr. This throw nearly intercepted. The big D lineman almost had it. The 3rd down coming up.
All right, we got to find it.
Close.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
To change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And that is incomplete. Boy, did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
3 and out
Here's A.J. Cole now to
again.
punt this one away.
That is the type of defense you're playing against. 3 and out again.
That's returnable now for Smith. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Stay ready.
Partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and
Good tackle, good help.
Success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. I thought he did a nice job there of reading the
defense,
coverage and
big
realized
play,
he didn't
big
have
play.
anything
Keep working.
downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can dump the ball off to and turn it into a big hitter anyway?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Down inside the 40.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go option to the short side.
Bang.
They'll be brought down, losing yards back at the 40. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. 40 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Damn it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
14, yeah. Raiders on the road. Feeling the pressure.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. 7 yards there and a first down. Carr now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Here's Carr to throw. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 39. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Carr. And Bolden brings it in, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their confidence. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Eagles defense able to hold. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
Man. No offense.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Got a man. It's Brown.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he's brought down. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get...
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Abdullah.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That head disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Raiders Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 16, Carr, rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The kick by Carlson is good.
Let's go.
And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And some room to roam now. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, 75 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl.
And this throw will be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 16.
Damn.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
More prepared and ready to play.
Now, where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As
There's no room for
they've been
mistake
playing,
right here.
I expect them to do exactly that.
That has
so they
been
throw the pick
too
6.
late.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line.
Oh.
And only able to get this to the 19.
Hold on to that ball,
so
man.
Probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here,
this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
3rd and long.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45.
Come on, D. Make a play.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. In motion, the tight end. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd and 1, Carr. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
In motion goes the tight end. They go with Jacobs. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw, it's Carr. And it's complete to Adams.
And he figure it out.
Score. Touchdown.
It may have taken you 4 quarters, but you figured it out. Good job.
34 yards.
Good job.
And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 22 yards. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
28 in the third alone. Wow.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Stidham. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Elliott now to have the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Let's see if we can get in this end zone, man.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Another try after the first down sack. Carr. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by James Bradbury. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
But these are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. An option handoff given to Sanders. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle there by Jerry Tillery.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
2nd and 9. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Stay on your feet.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Come on, man.
The
Block.
Raider offense set to get this drive
Block,
started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Stidham's throw taken in by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, Stidham. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. To throw is Stidham. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Raiders on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
1:45 left. Make it good. 2 timeouts. Let's go.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Carr. And he gets it to Bolden. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
On play action, it's Carr. And that's complete to Adams. Here's second and a yard. Bolden. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Throwing on first down is Carr. And now here is another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-six TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal
very
caller,
rough.
Charles, that's thrown all these
back to the drawing board,
another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the
back to the drawing board,
A nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Here's Carr. Dancing to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Adams. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too.
What a
really,
game.
Charles, just
what an opponent.
Domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other.
Yes, he's
all
the best
time.
player
You go to
ever
each other
played.
in practice, obviously
Right.
your training camps, your off
I've had
season.
more points
But
scored
on game
than
day,
that.
you
He
both want
is
to
the
show
best
your
player ever
best,
played.
and I think that's what we saw from both the
And that's
offense
because
and the
it took
defense.
me-
A complete
I
team
couldn't
victory.
figure it out. Usually I figure out how to beat that defense quick. But even if I had have blocked him, it would have been hard for me to pass the ball and run the ball. You know, the Eagles are a good defensive team. And when you use them correctly, like this person just did, WBR, don't Monarch, yeah.
So that'll do it
You
for
get a
us.
good-
For Charles
good
Davis
opponent,
and all our
good
crew,
game.
I'm
That
Brandon
was a
Gaudin.
beat.
You've been watching the
You can
NFL
tell he plays this
on
game
EA
a lot.
Sports. The
at
Eagles
that.
are winners here as
Oh
we
my
say
goodness.
so long from Philadelphia.
It's never been that bad. I usually get something off. That was a beating. Yep. Until next time. I'll have to play another game later. I'll win with the Raiders. Let's go.